Greetings. I'm Dr. H.A. Hasan, and I'd like to spend a few moments telling you about a very exciting program that we've developed. It's based in constructivist philosophy, and it's project-based learning. It's designing, constructing, testing, and racing foam-board rocket-powered model hydroplanes. With this 69-piece project, students were able to learn math, science, and literacy while having fun. In introducing this program to you, there are 5 areas I'd like to speak with you in regards to innovative and effectiveness of the program, designing standards and assessments, developing great teachers, improving instruction, and education reform. Innovation and effectiveness. This program is based in constructivist philosophy, where students bring what they've learned in life to the educational setting, and teachers take them from there, in this case, forward in creating a project like a hydroplane. In the traditional model, Nodding's 1992 referred to as the interventionist model, teachers stood before the class and basically dominated all areas and directions of learning. In this approach, we look more at the interactionist model, where a teacher shares power with the students, and the non-interventionist model, where actually students have a sense that they're in power, that they have control of their own learning. What this does for them is it gives them a sense of ownership, and they take a different pride that they've never seen before in learning. So in our approach to this program, we encourage students to be creative in their thinking and to feel confident that they can accomplish their goals. It turns schools around. Presently, we're involved in a number of schools throughout the country that are struggling to get students, number 1, to attend school, number 2, not to get suspended, and number 3, not to get expelled. We found that students are very excited about learning, and they forget about the behaviors that got them suspended or expelled. And we find that their energy and their self-confidence and the level of self-efficacy, it increases. And again, teachers report very positive results from this program. Designing standards and assessments. Our curriculum is based in national and state standards. From a research perspective, we're very interested in self-regulation, self-efficacy data, and self-confidence data. We find that these 3 areas, when an improvement takes place in a student, that learning increases. Developing great teachers. All teachers know that with an arsenal full of great strategies and techniques, it's so much easier to control behavior and classroom. And this program provides that. Again, it's an alternative method that's unique. It gives students a sense of empowerment, and it gives them a sense of ownership of their learning. You'll find that the social skills development increases in this program. You find that the learners who are on the higher level, they help those who are not as on the higher level. You find that behavior problems are totally non-existent. We all know that you can be the greatest teacher in the world, but if you can't handle behavior problems, well, what are they going to really learn? Well, the Hydroplane program takes care of that for you. Students get very, very much involved and very interested in what they're doing. And again, it's infectious. So teachers have an opportunity to see alternative ways of reaching children, because as we know, every child is an individual, and it's very important that we approach them as individuals. And again, constructivist philosophy is the foundation of this program. Improving instruction. The key to instruction is that research drives it. Everything that we do in the classroom is research-based. It gives us an opportunity to fully examine where our children are in the learning process, to make the necessary changes to get them to learn more, and in that sense, it gives us a better opportunity to deliver information to them. Through this program, because it is project-based, at every point, the teacher and teachers were able to see exactly where each student is. Again, the student is able to take the math lesson, shall we say measurement, and look at it from a real-life sense, a hands-on sense, measuring the boat. From a science standpoint, Concepts such as thrust, force, lift are easily understood because the child can actually see it before his or her very eyes. And literacy, in this sense, critical thinking, in the process of where do I need to put this part or that part to get better performance, because we encourage them to succeed. And to reach that level, they need to think critically. Critical thinking leads to problem solving. Problem solving leads to adults that can make it in our society. Education reform. As we all know, we are living in a very, very critical time. Data is showing us that our students globally are falling behind the other industrialized nations of the world. At one point, we were the leader, but over the decades, well, we've lost that. It's time for us to get back as a leader. So we're looking here in this process of project-based learning and the constructivist philosophy, we're looking at a paradigm shift. We're looking at another way to teach our children. We all know that too many of our children are, shall we say, falling through the cracks. Fewer of them are graduating from high school, and even fewer are going on to college, to trade school. And as we know, with the job market being what it is today, and education is the key. So we are looking at a reform movement in a sense. We're looking at an opportunity for teachers to grow into a greater understanding of child development and growth and learning. Through our program, we empower teachers, and in turn our teachers empower their students. Thank you for your time.